TA, so you expect to get countered. Obviously, they used all their bans, though, to try and secure the game.
So in the mid lane, Abed on the OD versus Quinn playing the Ember Spirit. 27-10 to 26-5, so relatively even overall. As we're going to see First Blood, looks like Ponlo is going to take the tumble as MSS gets credit for that.
It's going to be the meme hammer.
And he's going to get the Astral off, so has a decent level advantage, actually. I guess I missed that, but the CS is relatively close, but a lot of denies here. As Crit comes in from the tree line. Nice Ice Shards keeping Quinn in place with the help of Jerax as well.
He doesn't have TP, he doesn't have a Remnant from what I can see, so yeah. He's going to have to walk back, the walk of shame.
Oh boy, Nightmare onto Yawar. We'll see how many rotations come out from Quincy crew as MSS is just going to find Ponlo, who's still up there, by the way. And we'll get taken out in quick succession, but at the very least, Yawar lives. Top lane, Arteezy. I mean, he's been left alone for quite a while, so this feels like it was inevitable. And Kezu finally takes him down.
But it's difficult.
And see the Astral Imprisonment here as Kezu goes onto the high ground. Jerax is in the vicinity. He's going to get the Nightmare off. And Jerax looking to deny the rune. Will be successful. Might cost him his life. We'll see. And you can see Kezu pops the ult just to ensure that they're able to take out that Bane. As we see the meme hammer again, but a nice sleight of fist dodging that as Arteezy has made his transition. So basically all of EG are in the mid lane. Snowball onto Quinn. He gets off the Remnant, but the Sanity's Eclipse is enough. And it looks like they might find another on the back end of this. Although Milan, yeah, it looks like he is mega dead. And the tier 1 tower will likely fall as well. As
both teams at the same time.
Yep, Arteezy, he's going to see Ponlo. And he's going to two-shot him potentially. No, might take 3, but the glimpse keeps him safe. Crit is in the vicinity. And it looks like with the skeletons continue to chase, although the meme hammer is used in the meantime on Kezu. So they're going to find 2 instead of 1. And you can tell Quincy crew being a little bit passive here, but because the score is deceiving. Not that this is a huge lead by any means, 9-3, but not that many kills to speak of. As Jerax is going to tank this gank, it looks like it's going to require the usage of Dark Ascension, so I guess he'll be happy with that trade if nobody else is lost.
Yeah. This Travels might be a bit too greedy. I would have loved to see an Atos and just owning the game right now.
Yeah, Atos for Ember would have been pretty valuable. He's going for BKB. Static Storm placed to try to save Quinn here, but he's going to get stun locked. My goodness. So very big kill for EG. It's felt like forever since we've seen more than 2 heroes in the same spot. As Crit going to the high ground. Yawar is in the vicinity. Not sure if they want to fight without their Ember Spirit, but he could kill Crit pretty quickly. But Jerax with the Fiend's Grip, and the rest of EG are on the way. Abed gets the Astral off.
Nice.
Meteor Hammer to follow. And can they queue up? No, Milan actually ulted out without tether?
No, he couldn't tether because of the Astral Imprisonment. So that's why I was saying nice. He prevents it on OD. A really good counter to the Wisp save.
Well, EG are going to smoke up. And it's still only a 3k net worth lead. This is not massive at all. Ponlo going to tank the gank here. He is mega dead. But I think that's still for the benefit of Quincy crew, if nothing else. I mean, EG are not farming right now. And the tier 1 tower looks to be their focus now. And Quincy crew are in a decent spot to potentially fight here. They, again, don't have Disruptor for another 10 seconds. Dark Ascension's pop. They're going to focus on Jerax to start. This is going to be a freebie for Quincy crew. Feels like every time Dark Ascension goes off, Jerax dies. That's what it feels like.
That's the life of Bane.
Oh, Arteezy jumps deep, and he's going to destroy the Io. So Milan with no buyback to speak of. And Abed gets the Astral out, but Kezu pops the BKB, so no Meteor Hammer combo this time.
Yeah, he queues it up right now.
Now Arteezy blinks in onto Yawar. Ice Shard's going to keep him stuck in place as well as Milan trying to get as much regen as possible to Yawar. He pops the BKB, trying to stand his ground. I don't know how much longer he's going to last. He is dead for 50 seconds. Sanity's Eclipse is Quinn trying to control them. Gets off the Remnant, but there's the Astral Imprisonment. Does he have a sleight of fist? He does. Nice dodge. Another Remnant. This is where the Agnum Scepter comes into play. But I think he's out of Remnants now. He might be dead as a result. Well,
they're relocate.
Okay. There's a relocate.
Yeah.
So it wasn't up for Yawar.
Yeah, he had cooldown at the start of the fight, so he couldn't save Yawar. Yawar just a little bit too far out there at the start. Wisp gonna go down here, I think. Maybe Bane does?
I mean, you have to be careful if you're EG here. I mean, he only has 1 Remnant, so... Yeah, well, Jerax, he's going to get brought down very quickly. My goodness. Not wanting to go high ground in their own jungle yet, but there goes Kezu with that newly picked up Blink Dagger. Astral Imprisonment from Abed. But here come the remnants from Quinn. They're able to take out the Disruptor first, but MSS is just getting chased by Kezu. Both have popped BKB. Looking like he wants to switch targets now as Crit looks to be next on his list. In the meantime, Arteezy continuing on to Yawar, but the region is just too much control. That's gonna be the first life. MSS coming back with a sliver of HP. Arteezy finally pops the BKB, but now he's on the run, attempting to TP out. Will he be successful? It looks like he will. MSS, though, likely will get chased down here as a relocate onto... All right, they're actually going to go for Abed, who's actually been stuck here. Milan, with that newly picked up shard. Sanity's Eclipse deletes Kezu from the map, but they still find the value kill on Abed. And when Arteezy's ult is now back up again, so he can get very aggressive. And Ponlo is usually the receiving end of all these right clicks from Arteezy. As Quinn, he's going to be shown here as well. Crit jumps in. They're trying to perma-stun him. It's going to be close. The heal's coming out, but it's not going to be enough. They lose their Ember Spirit, and it looks like Io is next. So EG kind of making some revenge kills here. And just in the last few minutes, I mean, Quincy Crew brought it back to about a 4 or 5k net worth deficit, but now it's 9k for EG. Arteezy blinks in again very aggressively. Crit jumps in. Quinn trying to get saved from Milan, but no, it's not to be. And again, Quinn gets bursted down from 100 to 0 in a blink of an eye. Yawar attacking from the low ground, but Arteezy's still fine. So has a second life, has his blink as well. It's going to get canceled thanks to the Thunderstrike. Yeah, this is a very important fight for Quincy because they are now down by a massive amount, 18 net worth deficit. They see the courier coming in potentially. I'm not sure if that's worth the gank or if they want to use a surprise tactic on the heroes themselves. But here comes Kezu, gets the Crippling Fear onto Abed with the Static Storm applied as well. This could be pretty big. Into Yawar coming in with Io, but my god, the right clicks are ridiculous. Yawar is the first to die for EG though, as Quincy Crew continuing to chase. Jerax is being seen on the low ground now. Nicely done from Quincy Crew, but can they kill Arteezy? They're going for everybody else first. Ultra kill for Quinn. Arteezy still left alone, and he is not scared. He has 3 lives to work with.
Don't test him. Run away.
1, 2, 3. All right. Creep. Little reset here.
Sorry.
Yeah, the creeps are being pushed out as well, so I don't know how much further Arteezy can actually go, but he's gonna just destroy Quinn. Are you serious?
The invisible
Oh
sun.
my god.
Nice.
And whoever the hell that is, that's Bulba. He's very happy. He was happy enough to actually take a shower this morning, it looks like. My goodness, that's a rare occurrence.
Wow.
It's okay, me and Bulba are good friends.
I like how he was happy enough
Very
to time
close.
travel and take a shower in the morning.
And that looks like the second racks. I mean, I understand, like, Quincy Crew had to go for everybody else first. They have 0 answers for Arteezy right now.
You always get...
Yeah, and sadly for Quincy Crew, Ponlo is only halfway to Ags, and they might just lose the game outright before then. Arteezy blinks in again. Milan, 3-shot. That's the basher being shown now. It has buyback, though. So they can make a potential last stand here. The kick onto Yawar. He is gripped as well. That is a yikes. And they're going to try to salvage this as much as possible. No buyback for TA. It will be difficult to fight back, but they do find Abed. A very value kill for Quincy Crew. It's going to cost 2 buybacks on their supports. As Milan hooked up with Kezu now, as Quinn is just getting chased by MSS. Snowball connects onto Milan. And it looks like they're just going to transition out.
That was a perfect
Arteezy
kidnapping right
still
there.
has 2 lives.
Yeah. I mean, they kicked him into the OD Hex on TA, so there was no way he was going to stay alive there. Perfect chain stun.
Anytime a hero like Tusk can get a Blink Dagger, crazy things can happen. Is now EG knocking on the high ground. Arteezy is going to get actually stunned by the tether. Pops the BKB, and that is a dieback now into Io, and this should be GG for game number 1, as EG look extremely strong against the undefeated Quincy Crew.
Yeah. Wow. That is, we see there. Beautiful. What a performance.
There we go.
As he farmed that game, 21 kills.
There's a lot of things we missed from Dota. I mean, you remember the PA where you'd get blur and you'd be literally invisible, basically, and you'd go for 5 Battle Furies. This top lane, Ponlo, looks like he's going to get stuck and be brought down as MSS gets first blood. I think he got first blood last game as well, so good start for EG again. Yep, that is unfortunate if you're an EG fan, but looking in the top jungle now, Yawar gets a nice multi-shot off. The Shadow Realm keeping Crit alive for a little bit longer, and he might be able to get out. The Apollo's going to continue on with that Fire Blast, but MSS chasing Yawar, and on the other side, Jerax finds him, not able to deny himself to the neutral, so MSS with yet another kill.
The
question is, where will his farm be at when Arteezy gets the Deso armlet? Right, because that's when they're going to start fighting, I would assume.
Oh no, the combo.
Oh, we have the Terrorize. Oh, speaking of Yawar, has he even used the Midas? No!
No.
Efficiency! No! But they're going to try to turn this around with the relocate. They'll find Crit at the very least, but Jerax forcing them out thanks to the Mortimer's Kisses.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that Arteezy wants to join the fight either, though. But he might here as they're baiting top.
Yeah, Milan gets fire blasted. We hear the Ravage go off, but Kezu not able to find anybody with it other than Crit, who is Shadow Realm. They will find that kill at the very least, but can they get more? That is certainly not worth a Ravage.
Yeah, he was aiming for
there's the coil.
Yeah.
Oh, Quinn getting beat down by Abed. There's the cookie to follow. Fire Blast from Ponlo. Try to help out, but Quinn looks like he does not have enough mana to get out. And Ponlo is going to be next on the list as EG taking this fight quite easily. Yeah, and they're sporting the 2K net worth lead, and you have to assume that the outer towers are going to be what they try to focus on as Arteezy and company.
I think that's reasonable. 6 feels like too much for a final one. Abed?
Yeah. Yeah, Abed being spotted out. He's going to get stunned. Kezu's in the vicinity as well, and they delete him. Yeah. He's going to get fire blasted here. Does have the Yules to take off Ignite if he really wants to. Yawar's in the vicinity. He's perhaps waiting for the Gust to be played, but he's going to get out just fine. On the other side, though, Arteezy destroys Io. Has to buy back into the game, though. We see the Ravage come out from Kezu as they chase MSS onto the high ground. Trying to aggro those creeps a little bit, but Kezu, with that BKB continuing to chase, he is huge. Jerax going to get right-clicked down by Yawar. Finally, MSS takes it to the grave. A 3-for-1 in favor of Quincy crew.
But it increases the amount of farm you get from limited space.
Oh, Arteezy, he's on the high ground of Quincy Crew's jungle. That's the first life going to go down for him. Remember, they're not working with Ravage for Quincy Crew. BKB pop by Arteezy. Cookies through the low ground. Nicely done from Jerax. But Arteezy getting extremely low. Looks like he's going to be brought down eventually. A huge kill for Quincy Crew. Yeah, Roche has been laid out on a silver platter potentially, but there is Ravage again for Kezu. Arteezy blinks into the pit. Oh, Quinn actually uses quite a bit of mana to get into the pit himself. Pops the BKB. They really want to go for this Roche. And Abed jumps in, but looks like Quinn's going to get the Aegis and the kill on Abed. Been put on hold thanks to these couple of deaths he's had recently. Still, I mean, last time we talked about his Agnum Scepter, he had the same amount of gold, it feels like, as looks like Crit is going to be dropped again. Well, I shouldn't say potential, before tiebreakers tomorrow.
Can Puck get out of this?
Bottom lane, Abed. Illusory Orb out. Jaunts and Blinks. We'll be fine. Arteezy is all alone. Has the BKB still. You can see the Mortimer's Kisses, but Kezu's just going to pop the BKB. That's the first life for Arteezy. Can they cover him properly? They're going to take out Crit again, and Kezu jumps in with a nice Ravage into the Gush. Nether Toxin from the side from MSS, but it's not going to be enough to save anybody. And onto the high ground they go. Quincy Crew looking to finish this game in style. Double kill, make it a triple for Quinn. Illusory Orb, and we'll be fine, but my god. He has to be very careful in this game.
Oh, they got thrown.
Oh, Terrorize. Oh, Yawar is going to be found out. BKB from Arteezy allows him just to right-click to his heart's content. And Quinn still with the Aegis, but absolutely no mana, so they might be able to get him, but they're going to chase Ponlo instead. Oh, they're going to re-evaluate that stance as Quinn looks to be dead now, but relocate from Milan available as well. He's going to pop it. They're going to try to stun him in the meantime, but... Oh, they end up Abed using himself by accident, I think.
Yeah, the relocate bringing the Storm to safety and just farming. Meanwhile, Wisp, that death rate on coming back alone is not getting better. Hold your high grounds.
Oh, we have the smoke. Kezu, he's going to get popped. They're going to try to go for MSS. The Gush attaches to him. Quinn jumps in as well. This is going to be a freebie. And just like that, it's a 5v4, but he does have buyback. So if they want to reconnect, it is possible to still fight for EG. They're going to do just that, and they're going to TP onto the outpost that they just recently took. Yeah, they need to take a fight. Oh, Nether Toxin. Kezu just Walks right out of it. Quinn's going to jump in. MSS, they force the BKB from the Viper, but you can see Arteezy whacking away at Yawar. He's going to delete him completely. Double buyback now from QUINCY. They've used 4 already. Crit. Looks like he's going to get gone on. He has buyback as well. This is going to be like a 10 buyback fight, I do believe. MSS, this is the first dieback of this fight if he's taken out. And finally will do so. Double kill for Kezu, who is still alive with his first life. Just working on another level of EG, apparently. 2 dead with no buybacks for EG. Have to play this relatively safe. Arteezy, yeah, they want to actually fight here for sure. You can see Arteezy opening up his slots to try to go in, but it's too late. Yep, that is not... I mean, I'm used to seeing him on a cliff, not in the trees, so definitely out of place a bit here as Quinn zips on into the enemy base. Looks like he's going to find a freebie on Crit, who cannot buy back. Arteezy already forced out the BKB, and he's completely outnumbered. MSS can only kind of right-click from afar here. That's the first life. Buyback now onto Abed. They can try to turn this around. Yawar going to consume that Aegis thanks to the death. Quinn pops the BKB, focusing on MSS, but he doesn't really do that much damage to the BKB. And Kezu's Ravage hits absolutely nobody.
If they get that, then good.
Arteezy gets off the Wraithfire Blast and the break to follow, and Kezu melts even after popping the BKB. And there's the coil. Actually snaps onto Milan. You can see the extra duration coming out, and he's continuing to get silence, and Mortimer's Kisses. Looks like they'll be able to clean him up eventually, and Arteezy does just that. Abed now going to try to focus on Yawar. Pops the BKB into the TP, and they don't have a bash or anything, so away he goes. That is true. They do have a couple ways to break him now, though, as Ponlo taking the brunt of the damage from Arteezy, who blinks in, but now the rest of QUINCY crew have re-engaged. Ponlo's still living through this somehow, but finally goes down to the Bramble Maze. That's the first life for Arteezy. There pops the BKB, and Quinn and company look to be backing up.
Oh, going around. The arrow is drawn.
Yeah, Ponlo is seen. Phase shift immediately from Abed. Waning Rift as well, but he's still on the cliff. Ponlo gets off the Ignite. There's the multicast and the Ravage to follow. MSS is being brought down in quick succession. Does have the buyback to work with, though. Will use it along with Crit. And you can see Arteezy getting kited to a very high degree here. All he wants to do is fight. He's going to try to. Look at that cleave as well. They actually spawned right on top of him. But there's a Hurricane Pike from Yawar, another Ravage from Kezu, and Arteezy gets brought down for the first time, but that's just his reincarnation. Yawar getting beat down now. That's a double kill for Arteezy. Kezu's next on the list. Multiple buybacks from QUINCY crew. And Ogre, Ponlo, that's a triple kill for Arteezy. And look at the buybacks coming out again. A repeat of the earlier fight, it feels like, Waga.
Like nobody died. 5v5 again.
Oh, Quinn with a very long zip. He has very little mana. And there's the Terrorize on top of the Bramble. He has to be very careful. Quinn getting right-click down into Oblivion. Wraith King looks like he'll be able to find him, but he does have buyback 100 seconds if he doesn't want to use it. Will likely be forced to.
The catapult is not strong enough. Oh, the reload though.
Oh, yeah, reload with Yawar. Look at this damage. Fortification is popped, and EG wants to continue on to try to find a kill, knowing that the buybacks are very high importance. Now the Ancient is exposed. Yawar is left alone. He will blink out and Shadow Blade to safety, and that forces Arteezy to try and defend. That means that opens up QUINCY crew potential. Oh, MSS. TP will be canceled thanks to the Fire Blast. Has to walk back the old-fashioned way. All right, Aghanim Scepter online for Quinn. Only 2 buybacks exist, and one of them is on Arteezy, and the other one is EG as well, actually, with Jerax's Snapfire. So every kill, very crucial here. Oh, Yawar, stun out from Milan thanks to the tether. And if they kill Io, this would be huge. They're beating him down. It looks like he will fall. 120 seconds on the deck, and Abed wants to continue to chase. Yawar gets the second puck coil onto 2. The BKBs don't matter anymore. Finally, the Ravage comes out from Kezu. Can they kill Yawar in time? The double Ravage comes through as well, but Abed, the Eon Disc procs, and it looks like Yawar will finally go down. 2 dead for QUINCY crew, no buyback. They do find MSS, though. Quinn jumps in, nice Aghanim Scepter stun onto several heroes. Buyback now into the Snapfire. Beautiful Terrorize to follow, and Storm Spirit might be going down as well. This will be very close. 3 dead for QUINCY crew. EG looking to take this potentially. Arteezy finally dies a second time, but still has buyback. Buyback advantage in favor of EG big time, and they can just try to throne this now.
Ogre and Tide, that's not a problem anymore. The refresher for Wraith King there as well, giving him that 1 extra life that made a difference, that he could bring down the Storm as well in the fight.
And they know they have a decent amount of time to work with here. And Kezu stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's 4 dead. QUINCY crew in a 1v4 situation now.
Yeah, they've done it.
As it looks like Arteezy is going to make his way back into the mid lane.